In the year 2019, on a devastated Earth, Thanos stood on top of a hill, silently watching the setting sun. In his hand were all 6 Infinity Stones. This was the same Thanos who had already achieved his goal, the one who wiped out half of all life in the universe with a single snap. The most powerful cosmic being in existence. But then he noticed someone standing far away. An entity whose aura showed no fear, no anxiety, nothing. Thanos thought to himself, when the entire universe fears me. Who is this being who neither runs away nor even looks at me? Curious, Thanos began walking toward him. Looking at the figure's flowing cloak, Thanos said, "Who are you? You're not here to fight, and you're not afraid of me either. If you value your life, leave now because you won't even get the chance to beg for death." By now, Thanos was very close. He was just about to attack, when suddenly, that figure grabbed Thanos by the throat and, in a single motion, ripped his spine out of his body. Thanos, the one who had defeated every superhero in the universe, was now nothing more than a lifeless skeleton. The Infinity Stones, before which the universe had bowed, now had no value at all. The one who killed Thanos before he could even react was none other than the dealer of death, Dr. Doom. Now what you just heard may sound imaginary, but the truth is, Thanos had no chance against Dr. Doom. And yes, this is something Doom has actually done in the comics. Dr. Doom, the character who will appear in the next Avengers movie, played by Robert Downey Jr., has destroyed entire multiverses, recreated new realities, and defeated multiple superheroes from different universes all by himself. The Avengers you think are powerful, even all of them together mean nothing in front of Doom. So, who exactly is Dr. Doom? Where did he come from? How did he gain such unimaginable power? Why does he always hide his face behind a mask? And most importantly, what do the Avengers have that makes Doom hunt them? This story begins many years ago. In a small European country called Latveria, a child was born, Victor Werner von Doom. Victor's father, Werner, was highly skilled in science and medicine. His mother, Cynthia, was no ordinary woman. She was a witch, a master of dark magic. At that time, Latveria was ruled by a cruel king, Baron Vladimir Fortunov, who oppressed his people. Cynthia often used her magic to protect them, but the Baron's cruelty kept increasing. Cynthia knew she couldn't stop him alone for long, so she made a dangerous decision. She summoned Mephisto, the ruler of Hell, and made a deal. In exchange for her soul, she asked for power strong enough to defeat anyone. But the power she received was too much to control. When she attacked the Baron's guards, the energy was so overwhelming that it accidentally killed all the children in the village. Horrified by what she had done, she stopped fighting. But in that moment of weakness, one of the Baron's guards killed her. And because she had already sold her soul, Cynthia was dragged to Hell, where she would be tortured for eternity by Mephisto. Young Victor saw everything. He watched his mother die, and from that moment, his heart was filled with vengeance. But his suffering had only just begun. A few days later, the Baron's wife fell seriously ill. He believed only Victor's father could cure her. Despite his best efforts, Werner failed. The Baron assumed it was intentional and sentenced him to death. This time, Werner made a smarter choice. He escaped with Victor. They fled into the mountains, hiding in a cave during a snowstorm. The next morning, when Victor woke up, his father didn't. Werner had died in the cold. In that moment, Victor lost everything. His childhood ended. He returned to his people and began studying his mother's books. He learned dark magic, every bit of it, because he knew his mother's soul was trapped in hell. He tried again and again to free her, but failed every time. Eventually, he realized magic alone was not enough. He needed science too. By combining both, he could achieve the impossible. Victor began studying science, conducting experiments, and building inventions. His brilliance earned him a scholarship to Hegeman University. There, he met Reed Richards. During his studies, Victor built a machine that could travel to hell. But when Reed reviewed his calculations, he warned Victor that they were wrong. Victor, blinded by arrogance, ignored him. He activated the machine, and instantly, a massive explosion destroyed everything. When Victor woke up the next day, he was in a hospital. His face was completely disfigured, and, due to the illegal experiment, he was expelled. But instead of accepting his mistake, he blamed Reed. From that moment, Reed became his enemy. After recovering, Victor disappeared. He traveled to the Himalayas, climbing alone until he collapsed in the snow. He was found by Tibetan monks who took him in. There, Victor trained with them. He mastered combat, learned mystical arts, and, using magic and rare materials, created his armor and iconic mask, an indestructible suit. Now Victor could manipulate energy, fly, create force fields, and even bend reality and time without any infinity stones. There was nothing left he couldn't do. So he began his real mission, revenge. He returned to Latveria. He called the Baron down, promising no violence. The Baron came, overconfident. In a single second, Victor snapped his neck, just like that. The soldiers couldn't even react. Victor declared himself king. From that day, the world would know him as Dr. Doom, a man who mastered science, magic, and combat. But now the question is, why is Dr. Doom targeting the Avengers? Like Thanos, Doom also wants balance. When timelines are altered, when people travel through time, when events are changed, it creates chaos in the multiverse. These events lead to incursions where universes collide, and the only way to stop them is to destroy one of the worlds. Doom's goal is simple: end the chaos, even if it means destroying everything. Because the only way to fix the multiverse is to erase it and build a new one. A world called Battle World, where only the strongest survive, and everyone worships Doom. So far, 4 Dr. Doom teasers have been released. Each one focuses on a different character, and if you pay close attention to past events, all 4 of them have done something that was never supposed to happen in the first place. In the first teaser, we see Steve Rogers with his daughter. But that doesn't make sense. Steve Rogers was frozen in ice for decades. He never lived a normal life, never had a family, which means, according to the original timeline, that daughter should not even exist. In the second teaser, we see Thor's daughter, Love, but originally, she was Gor's daughter and she had already died. Later, eternity brought her back to life, which again means this is another existence that shouldn't have happened. In the old X-Men films, Wolverine traveled back in time and changed multiple events which completely altered the future. And in the final teaser, we see the Fantastic Four arriving in Wakanda, even though both of them belong to completely different universes. Now think about it. People from one universe are meeting people from another. Worlds are colliding. Chaos is spreading across the multiverse. Individuals who were never supposed to even know about each other are now standing face to face. So maybe, just maybe, Dr. Doom is coming to fix all of this imbalance. But here's the biggest question. Dr. Doom is Iron Man? You've probably wondered, why would the same actor who played Iron Man now play Dr. Doom? The answer is simple. This Dr. Doom is actually a variant of Tony Stark from another universe. In his world, he lived a peaceful life with his family. But because of the Avengers interfering with timelines, traveling across universes, changing events, and bringing the dead back to life, his universe was destroyed, his life was torn apart, and now he wants revenge. Everything that has happened, all the chaos, all the damage, Dr. Doom is coming to stop it. This is the full origin story of Dr. Doom. Now tell me, what do you think? Is Dr. Doom really a villain or a savior trying to fix the multiverse? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. I'll see you in the next video with another insane story.